What's up, everyone? Justin Lee here for JPWest Media. We're reporting from Pasadena, California. Right behind me, we have the Rose Bowl. We're in the building for the CIF Southern Section Division I Championship game between Santa Margarita and the Corona Centennial Huskies. Today should be a good one between these two programs. The first time since 2011, we're not calling Mater Dei, we're not calling St. John Bosco. For the first time since 2011 as well, Santa Margarita enters this game. In 2011, they beat San Clemente and looking to get back on top of the podium under Coach Carson Palmer in his first year at the helm, trying to get a program over the hump where they haven't been able to for the past few years. And with quarterback Trace Johnson coming in from Florida, looking to lead his team to the promised land. And on the other side, for Corona Centennial, they've had a really good season this year. Under Matt Logan, it's been a really good one. They have family legacy on the line here as J.D. McKinley, the linebacker, and Dominic Cantillano, the quarterback for Centennial, have watched their brothers 10 years ago in this championship game in 2015 and one of the highest scoring affairs in championship history when Centennial beat St. John Bosco in a massive win. But for both sides, Santa Margarita has had their struggles this year in a lot of close games, but they will argue this is their game to win. For Centennial, the only blemish on their record this year was against Santa Margarita earlier this year in an overtime classic. So we'll see if Centennial can have some redemption. But for us, JP, we'll have live updates on our X, and we'll have all the stats for you, all the graphics, and for me, we'll be doing the post-game interviews with the winning head coach and the player of the game. Justin Lee here with JPWest Media. I'm here with not just one, two players for Los Alamitos. They are the CIF Southern Section Division II champions, Camden Tillis and Luke Wenner. A big night tonight. Camden, 2 touchdown performance tonight. Talk about what needed to be done in order to come back from 17-3 down.
We just had to play fast and love up each other and not turn on each other.
Luke, I got to ask you, not only did you save the game, but you also saved the season for Los Alamitos with that touchdown. Take us through that whole process of getting that ball back and diving into the end zone.
I was just running through the play, and I remember that I was like, okay, I'm out of the play now. And then I was just looking to see if we scored, and then I see the ball, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I had to get it. So I scooped it and just ran my ass off to the zone. It was awesome, yeah.
Love it, Luke. Well, Cam, talk about the offensive line, the entire season, what they've been able to do for you guys on that end.
Just love them all. Just giving it all they got, giving it 150% in everything they do, from just practice to weight room to just film, even in the games, and it just pays off, and you see it.
What are the thoughts when guys like Camden and Lenny Ibarra get into the end zone when you guys are pushing the pile?
It just shows that hard work finally paid off. We just did our job, and it worked. Yeah.
Final question. In this win tonight, personally for the both of you, I'll start with you, Camden. What does this mean to you?
It means a lot, just so much, and I don't even know. I just have so many feelings right now. It's just a lot for me.
What about you, Luke?
I'd have to agree with him. I've never been on a winning team before, and now we're the Division II champs. This is the best feeling ever.
Well, boys, congratulations on the win and getting that plaque back to Los Alamitos. Take care and have a great one. Good luck in the regionals, guys.
Thank you.
Yeah. Justin Lee here for JPWest Media, coming to you from SoFi Stadium here with Coach Ray Fenton of Los Al. Another big win tonight, Coach. Talk about not just the defense, but the offense's explosive second half.
Yeah, a lot of people think that we don't have guys because all of our guys are homegrown. The transfer's not in. Our guys just stayed home to play football for Los Al. The community that they grew up in, they played Los Al Pop Warner, great chemistry on our team. But when you really break it down and look at it, we got guys. These guys could play. Just because they don't transfer and they don't do the hype videos and they don't show people up in the end zone, they just keep everything low-key and work hard. We think the hype and the clicks and all that stuff is fake. We think playing hard like a game like tonight is real. And our kids are real, man. I love them to death.
Coach, comment on the physicality of Ibarra and Tillis. Both of them have been so good this season.
Yeah, Lenny Ibarra is just a special human being. We see it every day in practice. We see it in off-season training. We went in Peters Canyon and ran these hills. We got to see a special kid run right by me like I was standing still. And I tried to train up there, and he just made me look silly, and I went, oh, my God, I'm glad he's on our team. But West Point, they offered him, and he's committed there. And West Point Army football is a group of great character men, and he's going to fit right in there. They're going to love him to death.
One last comment, Coach, from you about, for the first time since 1998, this Los Alamitos football team is undefeated through Week 8. Comment about what's made this team so special in 2025.
Well, our guys are going to be really excited to hear that because we're standing on the shoulders of giants. Coach Barnes, amazing job of what he did to build this program. They're winning Division I championships back in the days, early 2000s. And then we just came in and tried. We certainly respected the history and the tradition here and tried to build on it, but we're building on giant shoulders. So we take a lot of pride in representing the guys that played here before us. A few years ago when we had Long Beach Poly in the Division I playoffs, both sidelines were deep with tradition, and everybody showed up for that game, and it was a lot of fun. And we understand how important it is to the guys that played here years ago, and we hope we represent them really well.
Coach, we're looking forward to how the rest of the season is going to go, and good luck on that. Welcome to the preview show here on JPWest Media. I'm Justin Lee, here joined with Dominic Lorenz, the voice of Huntington Beach football. Today, no better way to start off November football than having a crosstown rivalry between Huntington Beach and Edison. Dominic, what are we feeling, man?
Man, this is the first time we're going to get the Battle of the Beach. For 2 years after the Sunset League was dissolved, we never thought we were going to have this matchup ever again, or maybe deeper into the future. But just 2 years later, it's the Oilers, who are coming off an 8-2 regular season, Edison, who stumbled towards the playoffs with a record of 5-5. It's going to be a battle at the beach. It's a perfect night. Come on, daylight savings time is gone, and here we are for a beautiful Friday night for round one.
Well, let's take a look at both of these teams in respective ways, and obviously we'll talk about Huntington Beach. But Edison this season, without Julius Gillick, who was the Orange County Player of the Year, rushed for almost 2,500 yards in the season, almost 40 touchdowns in the season. Not here anymore, freshman. Now we've got Sam Thompson, you got Sam Edmiston, Giacomo Au out there for the Edison Chargers. Look to them to really kind of pick it up for the Chargers here tonight. What about Huntington Beach?
Well, for the Oilers, they've kind of had contributions all over the field. Brady Edmonds is continuing to have a solid Huntington Beach Oiler career, nearing the Orange County record, about 3,000 yards away, so he's going to sling the ball like Brady Edmonds could do. Troy Foster, 21 yards away from becoming second all-time in Orange County history in receiving yards. So you're going to hear a lot of Edmonds to Foster all night long. But the defense is what's been really good for the Oilers this year, averaging under 20 points allowed this season against Huntington Beach. So I think if they can step up, and especially I think any team would agree on this, limit your penalties, the Oilers are going to have a fast and winning night here on a Friday if they can just do all the small intangible things correct.
Historically, since 1970, the Edison Chargers have had that 39 wins, 6 losses, 1 tie over Huntington Beach. But with the caveat, last time these two teams met in the playoffs, 2013, Huntington Beach won 28-21 before moving on to win the Southwest Division title against Newport Beach.
Yeah, it would be how poetic justice for Huntington Beach. It's been 10 straight years, or at least before the Sunset League was dissolved, that Edison pretty much beat up on Huntington Beach. But how poetic would it be for the Oilers that first time back to get a win, move on deeper into the playoffs? And again, like you said, last time the Oilers beat Edison, they ended up getting rings at the end of the year. So let's make it happen, and let's have a fun one here on a Friday night because the Oilers are ready to roll.
It will be a fun one tonight.